keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on the hotspot and shit. I was trying to use our hotspot, but that shit is. I don't know what the fuck wrong with that shit. Called them up. They was like, oh, no, the signal was good. Everything's working good. But shit, I can't tell. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's whatever. And plus, I was trying to use the because in the previous recordings, I was looking at some of the video. I was trying to use the USB mic, but for some reason with Zoom and iPad, you can't use them together. Like I won't be like you can hear me, but I won't be able to hear you. And I guess there's like some type of splitter or something that you need or something like that. But I don't know. You know, these fucking crazy Apple products. You know how they do. You can say you know how they are.
No, I don't. But
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know how they are. They fucking. You gotta buy some other shit so it works. Saying for this other shit, nigga, just fucking let it work, man. That's it. Let it work. Why I gotta keep on buying your motherfucking products for something else to work, nigga? Fuck out of here.
That's just good business.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Nigga, first of all, it costs $2,000. I'm saying, first of all, it costs $2,000 just for a fucking phone. And then y'all niggas make it so y'all the only one fucking selling the fucking product.
You see this right here?
$80.
There's a charger for a MacBook. These shits are $100.
I know. I had to buy my son a new one.
$100 for the goddamn cord.
Bought a used one for $80.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to buy a used one.
Well, his shit's been working. It worked better than the new one. It worked better than the one he had. But then again, with him, this motherfucker using this shit and always got the charger in I'm in the computer and bending it and all that shit. So
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you gonna start saving up for that shit. Cause nigga, Apple products, nigga, this should be like insurance with Apple products, like some type of premium that you pay like $10 a month or something like that. And it's like, in case this shit breaks, nigga, you just put an insurance claim and you get that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get that shit.
They should call it insurance. They should call it in case shit.
Exactly. In case, especially for Apple products. In case your shit fucks up, nigga, you paying this shit is gonna get you back some in case shit.
Nigga, that's that Chris Rock. You don't remember? They should call it in case shit.
I know, exactly. I know. He used it in the movie and plus he used it in the stand-up.
Yeah.
Yup.
In case shit happens. Now, if shit don't happen, should I get my money back?
Man, I don't want to tell you, man. You know. So, man, what's been going on with the haircut situation? Have you been keeping up with the haircuts out there, or are you trying to still do your own shit?
I went and got my hair cut a couple weeks ago, and the motherfucker shrank my shit. So now I gotta let it grow back. Cause I like to get the black dot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the Joe Button. You don't want the Joe Button.
I don't want the Joe Button. I like the black dot and whatever. I'm gonna have to go see Willie to get the black dot.
See, I tried growing the fucking beard, nigga. It's not for me, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you that shit.
Your shit look all patchy, and then just the patience on it.
You look like you had that shit a couple weeks ago. You look like Tech 9.
Son, and I hated it. I hated it. I saw myself.
But come on. You're about to do that shit.
That look like Tech 9. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, hey Siri, show me a picture of Tech 9.
God, this nigga.
I'm about to show you.
Yeah. And Siri, don't be fucking prejudiced. He said Tech 9, the guy, not the fucking gun.
I got it right here. Tell me that ain't you with that little beard, nigga.
Nigga, shut the hell up. Hey, me, get the fuck out of here.
That little beard.
Nah, it's not me. Nah, I know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, anyways. Yo, so, the COVID situation. Do niggas care anymore?
Son, before we even get into that, hold on. I go by the name of Cobra motherfucking Karate, being unruly, sipping on the motherfucking Truly.
Right, and hold on, I forgot something.
Oh, okay. You gonna send us something. And also, And also, if you're on the Barely Watching YouTube page, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the motherfucking like button. You can hit the dislike button. You can comment on it, because I will go back and forth. I'm with the shit all the motherfucking time.
I'm not with the shit.
You know what I'm saying? With the shit. And then this nigga, hope he didn't go take the shit.
I'm not with the shit.
I am.
I will not go back and forth with you. In fact, I made it my business that if I argue with someone on Facebook, which I won't do, I'll say my piece and then I'll shut the fuck up.
I'm doing it less.
I said something to your man Mike Jerry the other day. He said his piece, and I was like, no doubt. Like, I said my piece.
It's and that's the thing. Some niggas be too passionate. Some niggas just be too passionate. I'm just not even speaking about Mike Jerry. I'm talking in general. Like, niggas be too passionate sometimes, and then niggas try to come off and say the most disrespectful shit. And I'm just like, yo. And then it's like, I'm not going to take it to the level where I'm going to fight somebody over a fucking Facebook comment. You know, to the point where I could probably even get arrested, whatever, lose my job, whatever, and everything like that. And then it's like, yo, I heard you got beef with this nigga. You say, what's it about? Oh, over Facebook. Nigga, I feel like a fucking idiot.
So, you're not talking about Mike Jerry. I'm talking about Mike Jerry. He's one of the motherfuckers. This motherfucker, if you disagree with him with something, suck my dick. Anybody who don't feel this way, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead.
You're fucking dead. Yo.
You're fucking dead. Like,
if the nigga don't like my shit,
and then you talk to him, and he's like, what's good, fam? And you're like,
he's like, Zach,
here's my bloodline.
Zach, you just fucking, exactly. Nigga, you about to fucking eradicate everything in existence that claimed me over me saying no.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, that's his Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, nigga.
You're fucking dead. I hate you.
Like, yo, if a nigga disagree with me, if a nigga don't like my posts or don't share that shit, they fucking dead, eh?
Fucking dead, eh? Just like just like this. Who said it? I think it was Lazarus. He said that nigga look like he takes shits like this.
You talking about Arab Bliggity. We was in the mall that day. I remember that shit. Nah, that shit was funny. But yeah, to go back on what you said, COVID, yo, motherfuckers ain't taking that shit serious. As far as I'm concerned, the way it looks like motherfuckers is taking it, motherfuckers acting like this shit's done. This shit's over with. That's the way motherfuckers taking it.
Yo, and so I feel like it is done as far as small groups. For instance, if you hang out with the same 50, 60 people and they go to the same 3 or 4 places, I feel like you're good. I feel like if you're traveling or if you're going to fucking football games at stadiums and shit, I feel like that's where it's going to start to spread. Like, I feel like right now, people who ain't got it ain't got it.
Yeah. I think we're past that part. Like,
doing that extra shit is where niggas gonna start getting it.
That was like, if the nigga get it, they be like, oh, I got COVID. Oh, okay. Like before, like earlier, like in March and all that shit, and then you get COVID, you be like, oh my God, you got COVID?
Yo, this girl at my job had it. She was just sick she was sick for maybe 4 days.
Yeah.
But she did tell me that till this day, her sense of smell and sense of taste have not come back.
Yeah, I did hear that. I do hear that the shit is. Like, my thing is like, yo, I'm not playing with it. I'm just moving accordingly. I'm not gonna fucking poke a sleeping bear and act like that motherfucker ain't gonna react because he's hibernating, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just moving accordingly on it. You know, I wear my mask when I'm supposed to. You know, I'm washing my hands, you know what I'm saying, like I always been. You know, yeah. And I'm kind of very, very, very kind of slightly cautious when it comes to passing that shit.
I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like, I know this sounds ignorant as fuck though, but I feel like as long as you stay, you keep your circle, the same people you fuck with, and as long as when they move, they don't go out of their normal circle,
Yeah.
I feel like people are fine. I don't know, bro. Like, because like I be seeing birthday parties and shit, and everybody's fine.
Yep. Yeah, and that's the thing too.
It's like big shit, like going to beaches,
Mm-hmm.
going to shit where mad people are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and even the thing, like a lot of people, you know, are caught up on the whole. There's a 99%, recovery. I'm saying recovery chance with it. I'm saying when you get it. But my thing is like, yo, there's still a 1% that's getting fucked up. There's still a 1% that's dying. And I definitely understand. That's why I'm moving accordingly, because I don't want to be that fucking 1%.
And that one, and not only that, you could be fine, but who's to say your wife is?
Exactly. Or my kids or everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that, and that's why I'm moving accordingly. So niggas like, oh, what you saying? What you talking about? There's 99% chance of recovery. That's cool. But guess what? Nigga, for the fucking Powerball jackpot, it's a billion, I'm saying it's a 1 in a billion chance that you can fucking make it. That doesn't stop motherfuckers from playing that shit and having high hopes of fucking winning that shit either. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just moving accordingly with this shit. I put my mask on when I'm supposed to. Nigga, if I don't know you like that, don't talk to me with your fucking mask down or nothing like that, because I don't know where you motherfucking been.
You know, it's funny. I saw my man Clep.
Mm-hmm.
He posted that the ordeal he had wasn't nearly as traumatic for him that it was for people who loved him. He said he went to sleep, woke up. That's it.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? He quoted Martin. He had the best sleep of his life. Exactly what he said. I was just like, nigga. Yo, but damn, yo, that's like after hearing him and you know someone close to you experiencing a near-death thing, I take it a little bit more serious. I take it a little more seriously. You know what I'm saying?
I know my fat ass ain't making it back if I get that shit. So I'm not fucking around.
Nah, don't even put that in the air like that.
Even though I'm coming to Worcester August 25th.
You going on the plane?
Yup.
Nigga, you better fucking wear your mask and everything.
Nigga, I'm wearing a full face mask. I'm wearing gloves.
Nah, you don't want to wear gloves. Gloves the way spreading the shit.
No. Yeah, but I ain't gonna get it. Yeah. Like people be bugging about the whole glove shit. Like, oh, don't wear gloves. Nigga, gloves protect you. So it's the other motherfuckers' responsibility to protect themselves at that point, at that level. Like, I'll protect me.
You better go to the 99-cent store, make them saying get some magic gloves. I'm saying use those, some shit you can just throw away. You don't really care like that.
Now I got a peep game. Nigga, I work at the motherfucking Boys and Girls Club. We stay with gloves. I got these little rubber joints. Bringing these shit. Huh?
You got the black latex joints.
Yeah, I'm bringing them shits with me, and I'm not gonna be touching motherfuckers. So I'm not spreading shit. I'm just gonna wear those gloves to make sure I don't touch myself. Now the thing that people fuck up with gloves is because you got gloves on, you might touch your eyes or touch your nose, touch your mouth. You gotta remember that gloves don't protect that shit. The gloves just keeps it from getting on your hands.
Man, fucking yo, it's yo. The thing is about those gloves.
The good thing that's gonna come from this shit is that we all need to take a look at how relaxed we are with spreading germs, period. Because the COVID shit is spread the same way a common cold is. Nothing different. But we don't give a shit.
Speaking of that, are you gonna get the vaccine when it comes out?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna wait at least a couple months.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it in the beginning. Oh, hell no.
First wave go.
You never get the first round of anything.
Anything. Exactly.
No.
You gotta wait. There's a waiting period.
No. When a new chick starts giving out the pussy, you wait till the next round. You don't know what that first round's gonna be like. You don't know what's going on. You wait till the second round.
You better check her Yelp. You know what I'm saying? You gotta check her Yelp. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work with your peers.
You know there's something called Dick Yelp?
Yeah. Chick from Worcester made it.
Yeah, Kiana Banks.
Yeah. Yep. Son, they was talking about that. Yeah, they was talking about it everywhere. They was talking about it on the Joe Budden's podcast. They was talking about it on Twitter, the Shade Room, all kinds of shit. Y'all hope she capitalized off it.
Hell yeah. Big up to her. Kiana Banks.
Yeah. And speaking of saying, since we actually in the whole process of bigging up people, I definitely want to shout out my man, Lord Afrixana, my nigga, Nana, for gracing us with his presence in the Black is King movie with Beyonce. A lot of people don't know who Nana is. Nana's responsible for writing about two joints on the Lion King soundtrack with Beyonce. Don't Jealous Me and the Water joint, I believe, with Pharrell and Beyonce. And plus he he showed up in the movie. He was the one with the white suit and the snake.
Some Jadina shit.
Yeah. He wrote some Jadina shit. Nana's a beast.
Did he write his album or something like that?
Huh?
Did he write like half of his album or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't want to lie on that man's name. I don't want to fabricate.
Well, shout out. We used to call him Nana from Ghana, but the funny shit about that is every motherfucking Nana is from Ghana, but we used to call him Nana from Ghana.
Yeah, majority Nana. No, well, some Nanas from Nigeria, but I'm pretty sure they probably got some Ghanaian roots to them too, and everything.
Every male Nana I ever met was from Ghana, and it's funny because we call this one Nana from Ghana. We don't call that. I never called any of the other ones I knew Nana from Ghana, but he was Nana from Ghana.
I mean, that's almost like saying. I mean, Nana from Ghana is almost like saying Kofi from Ghana or Joe from America. It's same shit. Of course he's from fucking Ghana. His name's Nana. But yo, shout out to my man Nana, man, for gracing us, man.
Kwaku from Ghana.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? Did you actually watch it?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
It's alright. And there's a lot going on visually.
It looked kind of trippy to me. And
very, very symbolic. A lot of symbolism.
That trippy shit kind of makes me feel anxiety. So I don't know if I can fuck with that.
It's one of them joints that you really have to pay attention to get all the symbolism and all that and what's going on. I heard some people have mixed reviews saying that there was too much going on and they couldn't really comprehend what's going on, but I mean, for what it is, I think it's dope. Shout out to Beyonce. And
I don't really do well with symbolisms.
There's a lot of it, but it's dope, man. It's dope. It's almost like it's basically Beyonce's version of Moonwalker.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. Yeah,
that's what it is. That's basically what it is.
And Moonwalker fucked me up as a kid because that shit was kind of creepy.
What happened? What part?
Just the whole idea that it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
son, like when I first saw Moonwalker, I didn't know what to expect when I first saw that shit. And the fact that it was basically the story. First of all, Moonwalker was before its time. It was before its time.
When he battles the bunny.
That's probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite part. That and the Smooth Criminal part.
Yeah.
And then when Mike turned into the motherfucking car, oh nigga.
Yeah. And Joe Pesci's the bad guy, nigga.
Yo, Joe Pesci. I was mad about that.
Why was you mad about that?
Because he's like, yo, it's.
Oh, by the way, I never said my name. This is D-Mobile Across the Global, aka Phil Cosby. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was mad about it because like I don't know. It's like they used him because he was the hot guy at the moment. And it's just like he was this futuristic drug guy.
No, he wasn't. Home Alone hadn't even come out yet.
This came out when?
That movie came out before Home Alone.
When did Moonwalker come out?
Moonwalker came out like maybe 89. Home Alone was like 90, maybe 91.
And the funny thing is, I don't know why, but Joe Pesci seemed very tall in that movie. He seemed very.
I don't know why, but Joe Pesci scared the shit out of me in that movie.
Yeah, he did. When he stepped on the little girl. When he stepped on the little girl. First of all, his whole calling card was the tarantula shit. So everything he touched, he left the tarantulas in there. Yep. For some reason, when he stepped on the little girl's back, he was like, "I'm gonna squish you like a roach." I thought she was gonna turn into a motherfucking spider.
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit, he's about to turn into a fucking spider." He's stepping on her back.
Wasn't he trying to shoot her up with drugs or some shit at one point?
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, Mike, I'm just trying to shoot up with some drugs." And I was like, first of all, how does he know his name? How does he know Michael Jackson's name, first of all?
When he was about to shoot her up with the drugs, that was the worst thing I'd ever seen as a child. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What is he gonna do?
Yeah. And then the shit that fucked me up in the movie, because all right, so we know the whole thing is Smooth Criminal, right? The whole thing, I'm saying the whole video is Smooth Criminal. And I'm like, was Mike the bad guy and they were the police? Because the way he had the soldiers and everything, but then after he's talking about he's shooting them up with drugs and shit like that, and I'm like, hold on, so who's the fucking bad guy? He's talking about he's a smooth criminal and everything. You got these motherfuckers acting like they cops surrounding the place, but this nigga's obviously the bad guy because he wants to fucking shoot the little girl up with drugs. So now I'm fucking confused.
I always knew Mike was a good guy, bro. What you talking about?
I mean, just saying, the whole smooth criminal wordplay and everything like that. But
Moonwalker was 88. Home Alone was 90.
Damn.
Joe Pesci wasn't even nothing yet.
My cousin Vinny.
My cousin Vinny was what?
Let me see.
I think my cousin Vinny was probably 89.
My cousin Vinny was 92. So. No, my cousin Vinny was 92.
92?
Yeah. So I'm trying to think, like, why was he the choice?
Because he was a nobody. There was everybody in that film was people who they didn't have to pay a lot of paper to.
Yeah, but for some reason we knew it. No, we didn't.
We didn't know who Pesci was at that point.
We didn't.
We realized, so what happened was, as kids, we watched Home Alone, didn't realize that was Pesci. And then we watched Moonwalker again, it was like, oh shit, it's Pesci.
No, Pesci, exactly. Nope, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely fucking right.
But what year was My Cousin Vinny?
92.
Really?
92.
I would have thought that was earlier.
I thought it was too. And the thing is, I didn't watch My Cousin Vinny until like damn near almost 10 years later.
I didn't watch Moonwalker to maybe 89, maybe 90.
Nah, I watched Moonwalker when it first came out because
back in the day, if you didn't go to the movies to see a movie, you didn't see it till a year later.
It came straight to video. It wasn't I don't think it was in the movies.
Oh, that's right. It did come straight to video.
Yeah, it was straight to video. It was like
I did see it in 88 then, because I know we had the video of it.
Yeah. It came, yeah.
I don't know how we got it, but we had it.
I remember that shit was like an event. I remember my uncle bought that shit and like there was like 80 people sleeping over his house watching that shit. And I was like, yo, it was the craziest thing. It was,
what was the next big VHS release that was big and you didn't know how to get it? Besides M1 tapes.
The biggest release?
Nigga, Ghostface.
Yeah. Yo, I did that shit. I remember watching that tape and everybody was like, I can't wait for the Bobby Digital movie.
Yep, because they previewed the Bobby Digital movie on it.
And still to this day, I'm like, yo, has anybody seen the Bobby Digital movie?
Yo, let me ask you a question. Where could you get that VHS? Because I know I had it, but I don't know how you got it.
What, Bobby Digital?
No, the Camel Clutch.
Damn. I think it came with did it come with the album? Didn't it come with the album?
I think so.
Yeah, I think if you bought the CD, you would get the.
Remember him pissing? Yeah, bitch.
yeah, it's like, yeah. She's like, go, but yeah, bitch. I was like, yo, this nigga just called her bitch for no fucking reason. What the fuck? No reason, because he came in late. I'm like, nigga, you fucked up. And then he's saying, yeah.
You got high. You got high.
It's like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, I think the video came. Yeah, if you bought the CD, you get the VHS.
I gave it to you to sell, you forgetful motherfucker.
Yo, and speaking of ghosts, perfect transition. Shout out to motherfucker Raekwon the Chef for the for only built for Cuban Links 25th anniversary. Shout out to that motherfucker.
You know what's funny about that album? I'll never forget, bro. 25 years ago, I was 13, I probably just turned 14 at that time. And I wasn't going to the Boys and Girls Club in Plumlee yet. And my man Pete was working there. And my little sister Ashley was going. My mom didn't want her to walk across the street by herself. My mom told me to go pick her up for lunch. I go pick her up. I see Pete sitting outside the Boys and Girls Club. He remembers me as a shorty because I used to go there when I was like 10, 11. He's like, yo, check this fucking verse on this new Raekwon shit. I'm a shorty to him still. I'm gassed and he wants my opinion on some shit.
Yeah.
He plays me the RZA, Happy Millennium 2000 micro shits, 2000 pillars together for something your journalist on the top about. You know, he plays that shit. And I'm like, holy shit. And he's like, right? And he was like, yo, why you don't go here no more? I was like, oh, I'm too old. He was like, yo, how old are you? I was like, oh, I just turned 14. He's like, you know what? I'm going to get you one of these for your birthday, bro. I was like, word. Word.
And the funny, and that's crazy, right? So I remember, since we're speaking on, moments of the purple tape. So I remember, I think I bought the album at Strawberries downtown.
Yep.
Album at Strawberries downtown. Put the shit in the Walkman. First of all, I had a purple tape. The shit was fucking dope. I was like, holy shit. Put the shit on Walkman. Go to fucking, go to Doherty at the time. I'm walking to Doherty, walking through the park and shit like that. I remember I was so fucking hooked on this fucking album that I was like, yo, I need to listen to this in class. I need to finish this album. I need to listen to this whole shit because this is fucking great. I never heard something like this in my life, and it was so dope. So I'm in fucking English class, right? And then the part, I forgot what song, shot his hand, started screaming like a bitch. Ah! Yeah. Saying that part. So as the teacher's giving me saying, yeah. So I'm saying right for ice cream. So teacher's giving the lecture. I say that out loud because I'm sneaking my headphones on. I'm sneaking my headphones on through my Walkman. So I'm like, yo, shot his hand, started screaming like a bitch. She turned around and she was like, Mr. Norte, get yourself to the principal's office, blah, blah, blah. Got detention and everything for that shit. And I remember, right? You know what I'm saying? I remember I had to, you know what I'm saying? You remember the Walkman, the directional shit, so you don't have to take it out and do it. So I put the directional on. As I'm walking to the principal's office, still got my Walkman, Incarcerated Scarfaces come on. So I feel like I'm walking to the principal's office with Incarcerated Scarfaces pumped in the shit, like I got theme music to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, I'm at the same time, so I'm walking, that's my theme music. I'm going to the fucking principal's office.
Because every good hero should have some.
Same. And I just remember it was just like, yo, that shit, like, I remember for like a month straight, I was just glued to that fucking album.
So here's my thing.
Scarfaces became my favorite, became my favorite song out of the whole shit.
I didn't fuck with Incarcerated Scarfaces because back in the day, originally, I thought Ghost and Ray were the wackest rappers in the crew.
What?
They would listen to that first CD, so they were the weakest rhymers. They were. It's simple as that. They were the weakest. Lyrically, they were the weakest.
Cream? He starts off with Cream? No?
They were the weakest. Okay. Lyrically, they were the weakest. But I didn't fuck with them at all. And then when Raekwon's tape came out, I was like, eh. And then I heard it, and I thought it was the best because of Ghost. I was like, holy shit, Ghost is the best rapper in the crew. And in the beginning, I thought he was the weakest rapper in the crew. I was like, yo, he's the best rapper, period, in that crew. I was like, yo, this is bananas. I really wasn't feeling Ray. So the Ray solo joints on his own album, I didn't really fuck with too tough. Until one day, I'm in the mall, I'm listening to Incarcerated Scarfaces, and he's like, "You got guns, we got guns too. What up, son, dude? You want to battle for cash, you son too?" I was like, "Yo, that is probably the most lyrical shit I've heard out of Wu, period, at this point."
Sorry.
And then I was like, so I listened to Incarcerated Scarfaces in the mall one day, the whole time I was in the mall. I just listened to that one song the whole time. And you know how it is in the mall, you're in there for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
son. And the thing is, Incarcerated Scarfaces wasn't even a popular song. I remember back then, motherfuckers wasn't even fucking with that song. And I'm like, yo, why am I the only one that's saying that loves this song so much? Niggas didn't start really fucking with Incarcerated Scarface until the video came out. When the video came out, then everybody started fucking with it because it had some visual to it. And I remember I used to take offense all the time to the motherfucking line when Raekwon said Africans denying niggas up in yellow cats musty like funk waving their arms to A-Rap. I was pissed. I was like, fuck you, African niggas ain't fucking musty. I was motherfucking pissed. Took offense to that shit. But yo, Incarcerated Scarface is probably one of my favorite joints. That niggas was way before their time. Yo, and you're absolutely right. Ghostface showed his motherfucking ass on that shit to the point where you be like, does Ray need Ghost to carry this nigga?
Even Ghost said it. Ghost said it on his album on Supreme Clientele. Ghost said the world can't stop Ghost's first tape.
Yeah, Ray co-host. He said Ray co-host.
Ray co-host. Yeah. And hey, because the world looked at it as that. The world looked at it as Raekwon introducing the world to Ghostface. That's the way.
Group. I thought that was a group at first.
You know they had plans for this thing called Ragu, right?
I heard about that.
Ray and Ghost United, and it was going to be called Ragu.
And I would have loved it. I would have been here for that all day, every day.
Yeah. But that album is monumental. The second one, The Return of the Cuban Links 2, is monumental.
Mobilary. I hate it, but the joint I hate and love. Ray trying to have his All That I Got Is You song.
Yeah. So anytime people try to do formulaic shit is whack. Like this is kind of way off subject, but when Outkast and UGK made the Players Anthem, and we played the
classic. Stop it. That song's fucking classic.
The international anthem. And then did you ever hear Scarface's attempt at making that song?
No.
So there's a song, I can't think of the name. Scarface was like, you could tell he was like, damn, I should have been on that song. And he has a song that sounds like he's trying to be that song. Like people done that in the past, and that shit never works out.
Son, I love and that's another one. That's another favorite of mine. International Players Anthem. I love that fucking song.
Yeah, absolutely.
The original from Willie Hutch. Love that shit too. The original's fucking dope.
It's funny why he put me onto that, and why he told me about it, I thought he was lying. I was like, you Outkast? The fuck out of here.
Yeah, he put me onto it too. I think we was both in the same place, and I was like, yo, this song is fucking incredible. I was like, yo, the way they flipped the sample, because I remember hearing the original.
Yeah.
So when I hear the original, and then I hear that shit, and I'm just like, yo, because sometimes, when motherfuckers do a flip, they kind of fuck it up a little bit.
Yeah.
These niggas made you like, yo, appreciate the older joint too.
Right.
New one. And I'm like, yo, so they did that shit justice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them with that song. That's one of my favorite songs too. That's definitely an always go to.
Right.
Yeah. So speaking of videos, I seen last week you posted about the DNA video with the girl.
That video's bullshit. So the thing that makes me so angry about that video is
before you even go, the little brief, brief description of the video. What video we're talking about, just in case people don't know what it is.
In the video, the girl is opening gifts from her boyfriend, and the gifts turn out to be, one of them is papers that shows that he had a DNA test and their daughter is not his. And the thing that I noticed watching the video, I'm like maybe 3 seconds in, and I'm like, they're acting. It's clear that they're acting.
Very clear.
Motherfuckers just sharing the video like, look at her. And I'm like, are you motherfucking serious? Like this is a skit. And it's not even a well-acted skit. Like I don't even think the people in it are real actors. I just think they were people who just fooling around.
The dude who made the video, he's the one he goes into Walmart and does pickup lines with the chick. You ever see those videos?
Oh, that dude, yeah.
That's him. That's the video. So as soon as I seen the video, I'm seeing the name of the video and heard him talking, I already knew it was fake.
Oh, see, I didn't know. I don't know who he is. I didn't know who it was. But I just watching the video. It's fake. But my beef is that if people can't look at this and tell that it's a joke, we're all damned.
Yo, this is some people that are fooled by everything that is on the fucking internet. Every fucking thing that's on the internet. And I mean, not internet, social media. Because motherfuckers really look to news on the social media. I remember one time a motherfucker posted, hey, does anybody know what the weather is? On fucking Facebook. I'm like, nigga, you don't got a fucking app for the fucking weather channel?
I tell them niggas, yo, it's raining frogs.
I was like, yo, or motherfuckers post, hey, anybody hear anything about the stimulus check? Nigga, like, what the fuck? You looking for
this is where you go to get informed?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Now also, I'm saying the real question is, if that was you in a situation and you found out that your 2-year-old daughter is not yours after taking a secret DNA test, how would you react, and would you react that way?
I'm out. I'm out. Here's the shit. It's gonna hurt like hell to leave my baby girl, because at that point, that's my baby girl. But that is not only is that what needs to happen, that's what is going to happen, because one, that girl doesn't need to be living under her mother's lie. Two, that girl needs to realize who her mother is, and hey, this is the hand you've been dealt, sweetheart. This is the life you're gonna live because your mom is fucked up.
And the thing is, I kind of feel you 100%, because my thing is like, yo, what if so say 10 years down the line, you know what I'm saying, you're already invested, she calling you daddy and everything like that. And then you have that infamous argument. She said, you're not my real dad anyway. I'll be like, little nigga, at one point, I did have the choice to fucking choose. You know what? You're absolutely right. Fuck it out of here. You know, but at the same time, yo, at 2 years old, yeah, I definitely leave too. I'm like, yo, goddamn, I dodged the motherfucking bullet. And so the fact now, I don't have that responsibility. I'm not with you. I don't got to deal with your shit. So I'm fucking out. You know what I'm saying? So
best to do it at 2 years old. The little girl won't remember me. Like I'm out.
Exactly. Do it then.
And the wild shit. The wild shit is that you could have told me. You could have told me, yo, listen, boom, 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 happened. She's not yours.
It's
a nigga like me would probably still ride. Like, all right. Like, it would probably be a hard decision. We'll have to go through some months of me not being sure. But at the end of the day, I know me, I probably would still ride.
And my thing is like, yo, let me decide. Give me that. Don't take that option away from me for me to decide if I want to stick or stay. I mean, if I want to stick or leave. You know what I'm saying? Give me that fucking option. Don't be selfish and hit me up fucking 7 years later talking about, oh, the possibility she ain't yours. I'm like, nigga, you could have told me this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you should at least give me that opportunity to choose for myself.
But hold on. I feel like us talking about it in this way makes it seem like we believe that shit, and that shit is fake. So I think we need to move on.
Nah, no, we're not talking about it. We're just talking. We're talking hypothetical.
Us talking about it like this kind of seems like we're like, I don't know.
No, this is hypotheticals. We're talking. It's all hypothetical.
Hypothetical, sure.
Hypotheticals. And speaking of hypotheticals, have you ever? So I was listening to another show, and in the show, one of the co-hosts, whatever, was talking about how they kind of self-diagnosed themselves and gave themselves an anxiety attack and made an appointment with the doctor and everything like that, checked herself out, everything came back fucking normal. My question to you, have you ever self-diagnosed yourself into a motherfucking problem and it's not even that? Just based off of the motherfucking symptoms, because black people are quick to go to fucking WebMD to look at fucking treatments, symptoms, and all that shit. And I do that shit all the time. I remember I had a panic attack. You know what I'm saying? I had an anxiety attack, and that shit starts in your chest. Nigga, I thought I was having a heart attack. And so I started looking at the symptoms and shit to the point I self-diagnosed myself with, having motherfucking cancer. Now I'm fucking calling my doctor and talking about, yo, I might have cancer. Can you check me out? This is the symptoms, this is that. I go in for a fucking wellness check and everything like that. He draws my blood. He's like, nah, you ain't got no motherfucking cancer. I'm like, motherfucker, are you sure? Because
I know I do.
Yo, and he's basically like, yo, his advice is like, yo, stay off of fucking WebMD. That's it, stay off of WebMD. And I was just like, all right, doc, cool. But, yo, I often do that shit. So, and the reason why I often do that is because of my mother's situation, how she passed away.
Right.
And so when she passed away, people don't know, my mother passed away from ALS. So there's like studies that say ALS is hereditary. So anytime where I have a slight discomfort with like muscles and everything like that, I'm fucking Googling the shit. Right. Googling symptoms, and they're talking about, oh my God, twitching this and saying stuff with the twitching of the muscles and back pain and everything like that. I'm like, oh shit, I got fucking ALS. It's hereditary and everything like that. But it's not the case. You know, but
I've definitely done that shit several times. Look online, like, oh shit, one of my testicles bigger than the other one. I got it. Like,
got testicle cancer.
Yeah. I've definitely done it a bunch of times. But what I've started doing is what you got to do is not do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to a doctor. Or do what most men do. Just hope it goes away.
Yo, hope it motherfucking goes away. Like, motherfucker, let me make this strong alcoholic drink. That's gonna cure all this infection.
Yeah.
That's gonna cure the cancer.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get it's gonna get the bacteria.
The bacteria
is gonna get the bacteria out.
The very city. You know what I'm saying? You can say do that to the bacteria, you know, and it's all good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, sometimes going to the doctor, man, it just lets you know, like, knowing when you're gonna die is not really cool.
So, and that's the crazy thing. Like, if you ever had the chance of knowing when you're gonna die and how would you die, would you want to know that information?
Nope.
I don't either. I want that shit to come as a surprise.
Surprise me.
Huh?
Surprise me. That's
what I'm saying. Because if you do know, you're just basically counting down those fucking days.
So I've been thinking about this lately, like with the COVID shit and with me being away from my family. I've been thinking about that sort of shit. So it sounds really hippy dippy, but motherfuckers really got to start taking each day and squeeze. Now, I don't want to say live every day like it's your last, but taking each and every day and saying, how can I make this day the best it can be? That's what you got to do. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You can never say, oh, I can't wait till Friday. We got to stop doing that. We got to say, today I'm going to squeeze the most I can out of this shit. That's what we got to start doing.
And for that same reason, that's the reason why I am never working again on my birthday.
Yeah.
Never again am I working on my birthday, because not too many people are getting extra birthdays. You know, some motherfuckers' birthdays stop. You know what I'm saying? And having another opportunity to live another year of life, and you know what I'm saying, you need to celebrate that shit and not take that shit for granted. So any conversations, so from this day forward and everything like that, when it comes to my motherfucking birthday, I am fucking calling out. I am fucking taking vacation. all that shit. I'm just enjoying my motherfucking self. Fuck all that work.
I work on my birthday for 2 reasons.
Why?
One, my job can't function properly without me, for the most part. And 2, because my job is kind of my life, and it's kind of, I don't want to say I like going, but it's a part of me. My job is a part of me. So celebrating my birthday, part of it would be seeing my people at work, seeing my kids. It's a part of me at this point.
Nigga, I'm doing something. If it's going to a restaurant by myself, if it's going to the movie by myself, something. I'm celebrating me. I'm celebrating another year of life for me, and I don't want to do that shit working.
Yeah, because well, see, you have a job. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a job. I have something different. I don't know what to call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's another thing too. It's like I never had a job that I really loved.
Yeah.
You know, because they say, you know, if you saying you have a job that you love, it's not even work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never got to experience that. And that's another thing, especially moving forward. That's something that I definitely wanna be able to, to experience something that I love doing. I'm saying to the point where it's like, yo, it don't even feel like fucking work.
Well, I don't want to get like I love my job. I'm not going on that route, but I think at this point in my life, my job is a big part of me at this point. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, yeah. Because, like, I mean, you've been doing that line of work forever to the point where it's just like, yo, I'm saying you doing anything else, especially at this point, I don't think it's even comprehensible.
Yeah.
For you, you know, but it's like I want something like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to basically experience something like that to the point where it's like,
I feel like I wish I had a job that I didn't give a fuck about. Like, I wish I had a job that I could just punch in and punch out and, hey, I'll see y'all motherfuckers later if the building burns down, whatever the fuck. Like, part of me wishes I could have that kind of job.
Nah, I hear you with that.
So for me, like, if you said, oh, DeMario, what you doing on your birthday? I'm going to work is one of the things, because that's what I did. I went to work. And a lot of times, I'm at a new place now, but a lot of times when I'm at work, my birthday is part of what we're doing that day. You know what I mean? We're having cake. We're singing for DeMario. We're doing, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times at my job, my birthday is part of the festivities. Not saying like everybody sweats me or whatever, but I find a way to work it in. Like I'll make the activities for that day around my birthday. So I do that sometimes, you know what I mean? Which the kids like it because they get to feel like they like to feel like they did something for you that you appreciate it. You know what I mean? They like that.
And that's like a dope feeling.
Yeah, and they like that shit. Last year I was at home. I don't remember, but I know the kids made me cards. They hung stuff up around the club, and it was like all that the other staff set up. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, you know. And the kids were gassed, like, "Oh, Mr. DeMario, check out my card." You know, so they were gassed. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's so funny. I get a kick out of that shit when you talk about how the kids call you Mr. DeMario. Mr. DeMario.
Yes. Hey, Mr. DeMario, why is you lying?
That's what I like.
Why is you lying? That's the way they talk.
Lying.
And they don't say ours. They say ours. Ours. Mr. DeMario, I was waiting 6 hours.
Yo, and it's so funny how people talk like it's like I remember going to Jersey, hearing my family talk from Jersey, almost kind of had a down south accent, and I'm like, hold on, like you motherfuckers from Jersey, why you gotta talk like that? And I was like, how is that in the country?
That's what I heard. I heard that certain parts of Jersey it gets a little southern, and it's funny because like the whole DMV is weird because the whole DMV is kind of like that mixture of Southern, Midwest, and East Coast. You know what I mean? So,
I hate motherfuckers talk.
In Pittsburgh, we get a little bit of that, but it's more Midwest and South than it is East. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers enunciate. I'm saying the motherfuckers enunciate their words.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. Like, y'all motherfuckers, I'm saying, hey, ain't no motherfucking shortcuts. You gotta say the whole motherfucking word. Like, that's motherfucking assist in that shit.
Yeah, I said supermarket, and they were like, and P's daughter was like, damn, you sounded mad Worcester or Massachusetts when you said that. I was like, what? She was like, it's super. I was like, nah, it's super.
It's super.
It's super.
Straight up, super.
And the thing is, most people say super, like, don't they?
Dang. That's what I think. That's what it sounds like to me.
Like, they don't say super everywhere across the country, do they?
Son, nigga, the way just shit, motherfucker, super, motherfucking duper, anything with an it's an A for me.
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
AH for me.
No, that's what I said. I said slow cooker. I was like, oh, I put my food in the slow cooker. She's like, what? You sound bad.
Sounds right to me. Shit. Nigga, candy bar?
Yeah.
Exactly. Bar. Candy bar.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Slow cooker.
And yeah, so what you think?
I don't say shit like market.
I don't say that. Market, starving.
Yeah.
Starving. Yeah, I never. You're not gonna hear me say car.
Yeah.
Nah, none of that. Pasta. You know, you're not gonna hear me. It's like my New England accent only goes so far.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where it's like where certain people will hear it, of the, I'm saying of the, the complexion.
Yeah.
Where are you from? What? No, I'm not from New York. Like, why? Why do you think every black person doesn't speak with doesn't speak with a hard Massachusetts or New England accent is from New York? Like, no, I'm not from New York.
Yeah, but Pete, I get that out here. They think I'm from New York.
I'm like, nigga, I don't say
with a New York accent.
I don't say coffee or water. You would never hear me say water. Yeah. Water? Yo, nigga. I'm like, I don't know why I cringe when motherfuckers talk like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, water? Like, no, water, nigga. Water. That's what it is, water.
You get cringy.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of cringy, what do you think about, or have you heard about J. Cole trying out for the NBA and the Pistons willing to give him a tryout?
This is serious?
This is very serious. It's a serious thing. It's a thing.
Well, I guess if Donald Trump could be president, J. Cole could play for the NBA. If Kanye West can run for presidency, anybody could do anything.
Nah, my thing is...
You know what I'm going to do next week? I'm going to be a heart surgeon.
He's stupid.
I'm going to try out for heart surgery.
Because my thing is like, yo, think about all the people, right? All right, so this motherfucker, so we've seen probably J. Cole play a couple times, I'm saying, in some videos, I'm saying put up a couple shots and everything like that. You know, I'm saying the pickup game. You got motherfuckers who played, who were stars in the fucking high school, did their time in college, went overseas, did everything in their power to fucking make it to this league, just to get a shot, just to even get a tryout.
Yeah.
And to get nothing. Now you got J. Cole, no disrespect to him, because of a superstar. I'll
say disrespect to him
and everything like that, because it's a big marketing thing, and it's a good look for your organization. You giving this nigga a tryout, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of fucked up in a way. For me, when I heard that shit, I was like, that's kind of fucked up in a way.
Nigga,
now, motherfuckers really take this shit serious, and motherfuckers really dedicate this shit. You know what I'm saying?
When basketball players wanted to be rappers, I was offended. So
I wouldn't get offended. If niggas was really spitting. niggas was really spitting, I'm like, okay, cool.
I mean,
I'm with
except for Shaq. When Shaq started rapping, I was all for it because I love Shaq.
But the thing was, motherfuckers don't understand what I'm saying.
Even though Shaq was terrible.
Yeah, but motherfuckers saying fail to realize Shaq was really about that culture.
Yeah.
Shaq, I'm saying, cause Shaq, I'm saying, yo, Shaq, first of all, Shaq came in with the food snickers.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's no, you don't get any more cultural, I'm saying, when it comes to hip hop, I'm saying, you be introduced with the food snickers. Yeah. Then you put Red in, you put Method Man and fucking the RZA on your motherfucking album. We don't need no hooks.
His album had everybody that was underground popping at that time. He had Killer Now Scratch. He had Keith Murray, Redman, RZA. He had who else did he have? Everybody that was underground popping. He didn't have the radio guys.
He had the radio guys. It's not like he had like an MC Brains or something like that. Remember fucking MC Brains?
Yeah, I remember Oochie Coochie.
Oochie Coochie. Yo, you remember his follow-up song?
No.
Oochie Coochie? Everybody's talking about MC Brains?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Yo, see, I sent like 2 links to Kashana. I'm hoping she gets on. I hope she gets on because I want to ask her about MC Brains. I want to know if she knows about MC Brains.
She doesn't know about MC Brains.
Nigga, she got me saying, she was saying they're all part of that was Michael Bivins' artist.
Nigga, she was born in 86, 87. She don't know MC Brains.
Yo, but that's all. Wasn't he from Boston?
She was like 5 years old when Brains was popping. She don't know Brains.
Well, his follow-up song to Oochie Coochie was everybody's talking about MC Brains. And I was like, first of all, nigga, MC Brains? Like, who comes up with that name?
Was that about him being smart?
Huh?
Was that about him being smart?
I don't know, but I never hear this nigga. I never heard this nigga spit an intellectual verse at all.
Yeah, so.
Like, my thing is, if you're gonna have a nigga named MC Brains, it should have been Keith Murray. You know what I'm saying? It should have been Keith Murray.
But Keith Murray was saying some fucking nonsense.
But wasn't the thing wasn't that the thing, like him being like
the big words? The big words.
No, but wasn't he like an English major, so that's why he used like the big words?
I don't know none of that. I know that nigga was saying straight up nonsense.
Because I remember even us back in the days when we was rapping, if niggas found some interesting shit, you know what I'm saying, that they found in school, some big words and everything like that, niggas try to incorporate that shit, and then they verse and they rhymes and shit.
Yeah.
They try to use big words and
That's
shit.
how the whole 180 thing came about. I was learning about freaking geometry.
Yeah.
That was like, oh shit, you got 3 points, 3 things come together. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And I blame Wu-Tang for that.
Oh yeah.
I blame Wu-Tang for that because niggas always try to put different dimensions and different subgroups within a big group.
Yeah.
Make it so intricate to the point where it's like, well, yeah, these guys are the.
Even though they didn't start the trend though.
No, I mean, but they popularized that shit.
Like RSO was doing it.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
motherfucking.
I'm saying was a little
Native Tongues, RSO, motherfucking Hit Squad. The people were doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, but Wu-Tang was a little bit more organized, and I'm saying it was more intricate with the shit. How you had the fucking the nigga Fourth Disciple, he was part of this. He was on this level, the Fourth, and then you had my nigga what's his name, King Just. He was he was.
So I always wondered how affiliated them other niggas were.
Son, at one point in time, all you had to put is a chamber like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga was part of this chamber, you know, and he off the cycle of this. Niggas like, yo, he's a Wu affiliate. So I'm saying, so automatically his shit's already good.
Like, so I stopped paying attention after Killer Arm. anything under Killer Arm, I was like, I was like, you know what? I'll wait till RZA takes a picture with you, then I'll call you down.
Yeah, because
what's
the Wu-Tang? I'm sorry. What's the Wu-Tang was not cutting it.
Who?
What's the Wu-Tang?
Yo, there's an interview with Beth, and I think he's talking about Buddha Monk, bro.
He's talking about, he said, and I seen that same interview. He's on the Breakfast Club. He's basically talking about, all the other Wu affiliates. He's like, I don't know none of them niggas. He was like, that's RZA shit. He was like, I don't know none of them niggas. He's like, as far as I'm concerned, Wu's only the 9 members with a few exceptions. Other than that, he was like, yeah, I don't know all the other niggas. I think he even kind of dissed Killer Army too.
So I don't think he was dissing nobody. I think all he was saying was, this nigga's cousin, he said this nigga's cousin, he said. Yeah. And this nigga's brother is gonna run with the logo. He was like, but that's cool, but we gotta do something to differentiate ourselves. Basically, is what he was saying.
Yeah, because I was like,
and I think it's just a shame. I think it's a shame. I don't want to diss the Worcester Wu, but I think it's just a shame, bro. It's 20-something years later, and motherfuckers still trying to squeeze the most out of it, you know?
Yeah. That I'm saying, and that, I mean, that name, it just shows, just shows you how much power is in that name, and how much that shit hold weight.
But is it really like for niggas like us, if I hear Wu anything, I'm not interested unless I hear fucking the names after. Yeah. I'm even less interested if I hear Wu affiliate or something.
I look at it, when I hear Wu anything, I look at it as, when's the last time I heard you, or when's the last, not even, I'm not even speaking on a relevancy point. I'm looking at it like as far as because Meth is very active. So he comes out with a whole bunch of shit. So it's just like,
which I don't even really check for that shit.
I don't either. I don't either, unless it's something like, I'm hearing a lot of buzz about this shit. Like, you hear that new Method Man shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. But it's like with Ghost, I'm probably, if I hear some Ghost shit, I'll probably run to that first. Probably.
Yeah, so the problem with Ghost, though, is Ghost started just cranking out so much shit that it was like, you stop caring.
That's the thing. They oversaturate this shit, too.
Ghost just started cranking out so much. Like, his 1,000 Ways to Die or something like that. His, The Wizard of Oz, some shit. He did 2 of those. He started cranking out so much shit that I haven't heard none of that shit.
Yeah. His new shit, he had a video where he was, he had the face paint with, what I'm saying, like Dead President shit, and it was robbing something like that. That song was kind of ill.
Yeah.
Kenny had something with Benny the Butcher too. That shit was kind of ill too.
You see, the kind of off subject. You see your man Sticky Fingers and them coming out with some shit?
No.
So there's this group called Snow Goons, and don't quote me on this. I believe it's Snow Goons, and again, I believe Snow Goons is like a white group out of like Norway or some shit, and they're like big on the underground scene. I fuck with them a little bit. I got some of their music. It's that underground kind of metaphorical oracle type shit.
Yeah.
And they got a song with Onyx, and I saw it on Facebook a couple weeks ago. And that song is so hardcore, it's ridiculous. And the song is actually kind of ridiculous. Like, and our generation, people I saw in our generation was like, they liked it. And I was like, this kind of seems like a cheesy characterization of the shit we like, as opposed to being the shit we like. So I don't know if I fuck with this.
I think even the closest thing in its purest form for what we like is Griselda.
Yeah.
Because anything basically Griselda that comes out, I'm on it. And Run the Jewels.
That's what I say. There's 3 things that right now I think represent, five. 5 things right now, hip hop wise, that represent us. It's Griselda, Run the Jewels. It's a group called Czarface.
I heard of them.
Which is Esoteric, 7L, and Inspector Deck.
Mm-hmm.
Czarface is sick. Like it's straight sick. It's not as good as Run the Jewels in my opinion, but it's up there.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Marciano.
Yup.
And Action Bronson.
I haven't really. You know what? I'm Wu loyal, so ever since Action Bronson got into his tiff with Ghostface, I was like, yo, fuck Action Bronson.
I disagree, homeboy. You know why? Because Ghostface and Ray and them have always been on some fuck you to everybody.
Bully type shit.
So as soon as you say something that they kind of don't like, it's fuck you. So I'm not going to hold it against Action. I'm not. Because them niggas get on some fuck you real easily. Like real easily.
Nigga, we was on that shit too. Growing up, we was on that shit too.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm saying is I'm not going to vilify him for going for, because at first I was like, damn, son, Ghost has spoken. You're done. I can't fuck with you. But as I thought about it more, and then Ghost and Ray, they did some fake shit. Like the shit they did with 50 Cent when they muffled their voice.
I hated that. People don't talk about that. I hated that.
And then the shit with Royce the 5'9" squared up against all of Ray's niggas. And them niggas just let one nigga sun them, kind of.
Oh, hold on for a minute. To their defense, this nigga is on the internet with a fucking bazooka, with a motherfucking, with motherfucking rocket to load that shit. I'm not beefing with a nigga that's gonna fucking show me a RPG with extra rockets.
I hate to say it, but it seems to me like the Ghost and Ray faction of Wu seem to be bullies in the sense that as soon as you say you can't bully me, they kind of back off.
Mm.
And I think that's whack. That's the way it seems, because Joe Budden said, you can bully me.
Yeah.
So they bullied him.
Yeah.
Royce the 5'9" said, you can't bully me. They let him rock.
Or they probably understood that nigga got a fucking crew of niggas that's just like him and that's ready to fucking put
All
it down.
I'm saying is, you can't be on some you quick to slap a nigga if you ain't quick to slap every nigga.
That too.
You have to chill. Like you have to let some shit go because you know you're not gonna get crazy with everybody. So you gotta let. So to me, that kind of, I can't fully say fuck the people who you don't like when you do stuff that I kind of look at questionably.
I got you.
So that kind of made me say, I still fuck with Action Bronson.
Yeah,
because
maybe
Bronson was totally apologetic.
He was.
Apologetic.
He was. And now that I'm looking at it, I remember when he first started speaking out against Ghost, and it comes to a point where it's like, yeah, I get it. I paid my homage to him, but every single fucking interview that we put up, you always talk about Ghostface references and everything like that.
I saw the interview when he quote unquote came out against Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
What he said was he kind of took a shot. I'm not gonna lie. They said, "Oh, you sound like Ghost," and he was like, "Ghost ain't rhyming like this, though." That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. And so that was kind of a shot. You know what I mean? He was apologetic. Ghost said what he said, which I felt was fine. Like, yeah, come at him, diss him, because he definitely sort of dissed you.
Yeah. Nothing was more funnier when Vlad TV was talking about Ghost. And was like, yeah, what do you think about Action Bronson? You know, sounded like you. He was like, nigga. He was like, when I first heard him, I was like, oh shit. He's like, He's like, oh, I forgot to do that verse. He's like, when I fucking do that verse.
He was like, record that. He's like, I don't remember recording that.
Yo, I was dying when that nigga said that. He was like, yo, he said he thought I was a white dude. I was like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I would feel like the illest shit. Cause like my thing is I'm like, yo, I fucking influenced your whole motherfucking style.
So here's the shit though. People are so one-dimensional that they don't get that he only sounds like Ghost by the pitch of his voice. If you listen to him rap, his rap style is more like Nas.
Yeah.
Like the pauses he takes, the way he rhymes words is more like Nas. Now, he does kind of have a I don't really care what I say thing like Ghost has. Because sometimes he'll say shit and you're like, what? So and that's kind of Ghost style to a certain degree. But his rhyme patterns and shit is Nas. Because he's from Queens and you can hear it.
See, speaking of that, I would love to hear a EP, mixtape, whatever with Ghost and Westside Gunn. Because they have similar styles. Well, they sound alike.
See, that's another thing. You're wrong. They do not sound alike. Westside Gunn sounds like Islord. Period.
Yeah.
Just because he has a high-pitched voice, people go Ghost. He doesn't sound like Ghost at all. He sounds like Islord.
He does sound like Islord. He does that.
Islord from Killer Army had the I don't really rap, son. And that's Westside Gunn.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like niggas hear the pitch of your voice and boom, that's who you sound like. Like with Your Old Droog. You know Your Old Droog?
Mm-hmm.
People said he sound like Nas.
Yep.
It was simply the voice he had that sounded like Nas. His rhyme pattern didn't really, like you could tell that he ran with it though. You could tell that people said you sound like Nas, so he started rhyming. Like you could tell, but his rhyme patterns really wasn't too close to Nas. But then he started doing it, in my opinion, But if you listen to him lately, he sounds like R-rated Rugged Man, but whatever.
He's an R-rated Rugged Man.
You know, are you familiar with R-rated Rugged Man?
Yes, I am. Y'all been heard of R-rated Rugged Man in a long time.
Yeah.
The last time I heard, you gotta check out the video when he got in Floyd Mayweather's ass.
Yeah, I saw that.
Saw that?
When we watching at Drew's crib.
Okay, yeah. Yo, this nigga, I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
He got a little famous for that too.
Did you see the interview with him and Meth?
No. So
him and Meth were talking about how he got blackballed out of Def Jam.
All right.
So Meth and him was talking, and RA's old school. He's more old school than Meth.
Yeah.
And he was kind of popping in New York.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Meth goes into a meeting when Meth was starting to get his solo shit, and Meth sees R-rated Rugged Man there, and he knows him by his other rap name. He had another rap name in the late 80s. And Meth's like, oh shit, and like fans out for this nigga. And like daps him up and tells him, yo, I'm going to do my shit. My shit's coming out. He's like, all right, man, do your thing, man. He didn't know who Meth was. So fast forward, when Meth starts popping, Meth goes into Def Jam to do his solo shit. Meth tells the Def Jam nigga, because he knows R.A. fucks with them, he's like, yo, I want this nigga on the album. And they was like, no. Like, we don't fuck with him, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. And Meth was like, yo, I was young. They said no. I said, all right. You got to hear the interview, though. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I gotta check that out. Damn, I want Keyshawn to come on here too. I don't know what she's doing. Have you ever talked to her?
Talk to her. I think she's doing her hair.
Cause I kind of wanted to talk about the
Yeah, I know.
I wanted a female perspective on it and everything.
I wanted one too. That's why I tried to hit her up.
Yeah, is she gonna be on it? Is she...
Hold on, I'm gonna see.
Tell her to put a fucking, tell her to put a fucking doobie on that shit. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, put the doobie on. Just come on.
I'm trying to.
Right?
So he sent you the link. Did you see it?
Sent the link like twice.
I sent it to the iCloud and the Gmail, so I don't know which one you goes to your phone.
I use the iCloud. I use both of them, but yeah, iCloud this time.
So he sent it to the iCloud and the Gmail.
Now it
So
says to the icon. I didn't get her
we're trying
Gmail.
to wait for the topic because we want you to weigh in on this topic.
Oh God! Why can't I do like a voice? Why can't I just?
So here's the thing: we never know who we're gonna have on, so we kind of just, I don't know.
Well, I don't even know what days of the week and what time you do it. I feel like so ready, and I want to smoke real quick.
Well, you can do that on the thing, so we'll see you in a minute.
No thing.
All right.
Well, okay, look at me and is it a topic? Me and the Martha.
Who?
I was gonna go smoke with mine.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right. Hold on real quick.
We want to talk about Common being accused of sexual assault
Oh my Lord.
by the singer
Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright. And if people don't know, now first of all, Jaguar Wright, she sung on one of my all-time favorite Jay-Z songs, Song Cry. And yeah, and also she was talking shit about the Roots, saying that black
Some pedophilia shit.
Nah, and she was also saying Black Thought, I didn't hear about the pedophilia shit, but she was also talking about how Black Thought got ghostwriters.
Yeah, well, the thing I saw, she said something like they knew about some pedophilia or something like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. And then she was also talking about how I forgot what song or a line in a Erykah Badu joint. Erykah Badu said something, and that was a reference to her.
That what?
That was in reference to there was a line that Erykah Badu has in a song. I forgot what song she was saying, but that was in reference to her.
Wait. So, whoa. I didn't know all that.
Yeah. And what else was it? Yeah, she was saying, she was talking shit about Talib Kweli too. She was talking about how she used to mess with Talib Kweli, and Talib Kweli used to be in he was in a green room or something like that, hiding in the bathroom, watching girls undress or some shit like that. She was saying, I was like, yo, is there any truth to this, or is this girl just trying to get attention, or is she kind of going batshit crazy?
But I always ask, why now?
Exactly. And my thing is like, yo, you gotta be careful on these motherfuckers coming with these accusations and shit, because Common, it's like, it's to the point where Common, what he's doing now, he's making more money now than he did when he was doing music.
Yeah.
You know, and it's to the point now, it's just like, when you have these allegations, I'm seeing all these accusations against him, that's just gonna fuck up his bread, especially in this whole movement, I'm saying Me Too movement, all this shit like that. The motherfuckers is believing what's coming out.
Well, I'm not worried about fucking up nobody's bread if they're guilty.
Oh, so no. Let me be him saying, listen what I'm saying. I was like, yeah. And I'm saying, if that's the case, I'm saying if he's guilty of all that shit, yo, fuck him. I'm saying fuck him forever for that bullshit. But what I'm saying is that even if he's not, sometimes just with those allegations, with those accusations, could hurt your fucking money and hurt your bread to the point where motherfuckers won't even touch you because of those allegations. And I'm saying, plus they don't want that.
I can't worry about fucking up your money because I don't know right now. So right now, I'm not concerned.
I'm not talking about the I don't know, but I'm just saying like if it comes down to the point where none of this is true, he will be forever stained for that. I'm saying sometimes people will hold on to that shit, and there's never a public release saying that this person has been cleared of this.
Like they say, you can't, one word you can't wash off as rapist, you know, so.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so like I seen a couple people posting about it, especially your man Mike Jeffrey. You know, he was posting about it, and I was like, yo, is this true? Like, as I'm saying, is there any type of validity to this shit? And,
So my question is, so I'm wondering why now? Like, was she getting interviewed and this shit just came out? Because that's another thing that be happening now. A person will do an interview and they'll say some shit in the interview, and the media will make it seem like they're coming out with this announcement. But it's like, nah, they was in the interview and this came out in the interview. Like a few weeks ago, there was like mad thing. I can't remember who it was. Was it? It was a black act. It was Sandy Newton. You know,
okay.
She did Life at the Traffic Jam. She did that, you know.
And she was also in the Vin Diesel shit, Riddick.
Yeah, she was in Riddick. Yep, she was in Mission Impossible. So they put her out there as if she was making these announcements, but she was just in the interview answering questions and talking about shit. She wasn't making a grand statement. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times right now, a person will answer stuff and the media will put it out there like they've got something that they want to get off their chest. It's like, nah, they probably said some shit and probably like, damn, I should have said that like right after. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, nah, I was just like, what the fuck? You know, and I was just like, you can say exactly why now. It's just like, and my thing, I was like, yo, is she trying to press charges now? Or is she just like, you know what I'm saying?
Question. Yeah, like, was she in an interview with someone and this shit just came up? Or did she just come to the mic and go, Michael Jackson got a coochie? Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, like, what's the angle? It's like, yo, are you trying to sue? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, ooh. Because Common, like, yo, he's in some big places right now. And it's like, if none of this shit is true, it's like, why are you doing this if none of this shit's true? But if it is true, yo, that's a nasty man. That's a nasty fucking title. You deserve all that shit. And fuck you. It is true.
Even if it is true, like, why now? Like, what prompted you to jump out of the window now?
Nah, fuck that. There's no statute of limitation for anything. I'm saying if it's true.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying why now? Like, why are you coming out with it now? Like, what happened? Like,
yeah.
Was he leaning on you to make you hold it in? Or were you waiting, biding your time until the right time? Or was it cool before, but now you're pissed at him? Like, why now?
Well, unless you're just trying to get some money or trying to be relevant, you know?
Because a lot of the quote unquote traumas that people face, a lot of times folks will just shrug it off, but they get mad later and be like, yeah, you touched my thing. You know?
I mean, I'm not mad at that though, if that's the case.
No, I'm not mad at that, but my problem with it is you are exploiting something that has traumatized other people. Like, other people are legitimately traumatized by the things that happen to them, but you're just mad, or you're just looking for a payday or something, and you're exploiting the situation. Sometimes for the people who are doing that.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Jaguar Wright's at a party and Common gets a little fresh with her, and she's like, yo, fuck you, right? She's not affected by it. She's like, fuck you, get away from me. 10 years later, she gets a wild hair up her ass, and she's like, you know what? This nigga sexually assaulted me at a party. So I'm not saying that's what it is. All I'm saying is, if people who do stuff like that, you're exploiting a situation that other people find traumatic.
Exactly.
That's problematic.
Yeah, no, I get that 100%. I get that 100%. Like, kind of like the whole Aziz Ansari situation, where the chick was giving him fellatio, and you know, he stopped whatever, and what the hell? Do you remember that situation?
I heard the story, but I forgot. How did it go?
It was something like she was giving him fellatio, and I guess he wanted to move forward. All right, she giving him head. I don't even know why I said that. She was giving him head. She was saying she was topping him off, whatever. He wanted to go forward. She wasn't comfortable. And he was like, okay. I'll stop. You know, I'm 100% agreeing with you and blah, blah, blah. She turns around and says, oh my God, like she felt like she's a victim all of a sudden now and saying she was pressured into some shit or whatever, it was something along those lines. I forgot what it was, but it was something to the point where she was saying she fully consented to the act. And then after the fact, I guess to the point where he tried to go forward, she didn't feel comfortable. He was like, cool, that's it. She tried to make a big deal about the shit. But there was no type of indecent act, you know what I'm saying, committed or anything like that.
Yo, you know what's funny to me? Like sometimes in these situations, motherfuckers will be victims of something and they won't know that they're victims until someone else comes and tells them like, yo, you're a victim. Like you've been like people who have had sex but never consented to it. But they had the sex and it wasn't traumatic for them. They just were like, oh, well, this person threw me down on the bed and went to town on me. I was cool with it. I never said I was cool with it, but I was cool with it. Someone else comes along and goes, yo, you were raped. You were violated. You were victimized. And then a person starts to feel victimized sometimes. You know what I mean? So I think that that's just funny to me how another person can tell you how you feel.
Oh man, and I hate that. And also in no way, shape, or form are we trying to downplay anybody who's been a victim of sex. Anything like that, huh?
She said it's not in her email.
What does she want to go through? Does she want to go through a phone? Does she want to go through her
I don't know. Text it to her.
Huh?
Or text it to me and I'll text it to her.
Yo, it was funny, right? It's well, not funny, but speaking of victimization and stuff like that, the whole Louis C.K. situation. Yo, it's funny. Like, you ever hear Dave Chappelle's thoughts about it or what he said about it?
Nah.
How he was talking about so you know about the whole Louis C.K. situation, how he was jerking off in front of girls.
Yeah.
Whatever. The girl called. He was like, "What was that phone call like?" He was like, "The girl was saying CK's over here jerking off," and the girl calls the cops. Was like, "Oh my God, you know Louis C.K. He's jerking off in front of me." He was like, "At what point in time are you saying it's time to leave? Like what forced you to stay there?" I get it; it's a lewd act and everything like that, but I don't even want to go forward because motherfuckers like, oh, this nigga's downplaying, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, so here's the shit. Foul shit happens, right? And the problem is that other people will tell you you should be outraged. You should be traumatized. Like other people will tell you how you should feel. And I think that in some of these cases, that's what happened. That some third party said you should feel like this. And that person was like, you know what? You're right. I think that happens sometimes. Like Louis C.K. was in a position to where these young women were looking at him as someone who could either help or hurt their career. It wasn't like he said, hey, watch me jerk off or you're never going to do comedy in this town. It wasn't like he said that, but that was kind of like in the air, like this guy's an OG. Like if I'm a male comedian and Louis C.K. says, hey, come over here, have a drink with me. And then Louis C.K. tells the bartender, hey, the drinks are on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of feel the OG nigga says it's on me, I'm paying, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they were in that position. I don't know if I feel like that is enough to say that you're a monster because you jerked off in front of these girls who they felt they didn't want to upset you because of their career. Because I feel like if they were that traumatized, their career wouldn't have mattered. They would have been like, yo, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Because not for nothing, didn't Dirty Doug jerk off in front of niggas?
Nah, Dirty Doug was walking with his overalls with the button up, and he didn't have underwear on. And the buttons, remember how the overalls used to have the button for the pee hole?
Yeah, especially ones from Maurice the Pants Man.
He had those on, and it wasn't buttoned, and his junk was just hanging out. Just
guess what? And guess what niggas did?
Laughed.
You know, laughed, and we walked away from that shit and never looked at it again.
Oh, I don't want to try to downplay nobody's trauma.
I know. Forgive me for that. I'm sorry.
But all I'm saying is, I feel like those women made a decision that whatever was happening wasn't bad enough for me to get up and leave. Whatever's happening, this is not bad enough for me to leave. None of them said they were afraid that he would hurt them. None of them said that he was like, you better not move, or nothing like that. It was just, he was the OG comedy nigga and they didn't want to piss him off.
Yeah, and yeah, man. I mean, and the way they broke it down, it came to the point where it was just like, I get everything you're fucking saying, to that point where it's like, yo, if a nigga pulls out his dick, you're like, you know what, you're gross, I'm fucking out of here. That's it. It's like, I'm not gonna stay and watch him and fucking make a 911 call and be like, yo, yeah, 911, Louis C.K., he's he's in front of me, he's jerking off, and it's nasty.
So, and then also, my thing is, what happened to lead to them being in the room with you alone? Like, was he just like, oh, we're gonna go over some jokes, and then in the middle of going over some jokes, he just whips it out? Or were y'all chilling, talking, laughing, flirting, and then he went too far, which is wrong, but it's a different scenario. It's still wrong, but it's different than, oh, really? You like that joke? Here, how's this a joke? Like, that's a different thing.
It's not like he was on a bus taking niggas for hostage, because that was another Dave Chappelle joke where he talked about he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, the homeless man, took the bus for hostage, whipped out his dick, and started.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So again, forgive me if it sounds like I'm downplaying people's traumatic experiences.
No, we are not mansplaining at anything.
Whatever happened in that room wasn't horrific enough for you to get up and walk out. Yeah. Unless there's some details that I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. And again, we are not downplaying this. We are just speaking on how come you're just gonna get up and just walk away.
And from what I understand, the how come was because I felt that he was in a position to help or hurt my career. At least that's what I've heard. So if you, hello?
Yeah, the disrespect, man. I'm over here trying to record, and they're gonna try to call me on FaceTime. Knowing damn well, I just text you talking about I'm fucking recording.
So motherfuckers know what you're doing.
Know what I'm doing. Women, know what you're doing, but said, fuck your little show. Nigga, I want to know what the fuck you doing. I want to see you. You know, so now I gotta call this motherfucker on house party. Niggas obviously fucking see what the fuck I'm doing. What's going on, Ice Cube?
I don't know if I'm on here. I just jumped out the shower. So Mario's fault. I told him to tell me ahead of time.
No, you know he's not doing that.
I'm like, you have to tell me the day, the time. I can be prepared. I can have notes. I can have a whole little setup. Just tell me like, oh, you want to hop on right now? I'm like, I just finished. Hop in the shower. I was like, I'm trying to smoke. He's like, you can smoke on here. And I'm like, really? Okay.
So yeah, we're not on Sirius satellite radio. We can do whatever we want.
I don't know.
We'll be on YouTube.
The reason why. So to everyone who don't know, this is a friend of the show. Her name is Kishana. We kind of needed a woman's perspective, and we always kind of keep you in the back of our mind as a woman that we can bring on and hear a woman's point of view on certain things.
Okay.
Just want you to know the reason why we hit you up.
Mm.
And
Okay.
also we're not popular and famous enough for this to go viral. So you could smoke weed and not lose your job.
I'm
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? I'm
What
very,
about the viewers? The viewers might call my job and then say she's trying to smoke weed, and then I might lose the job. So
I won't tag you.
So
I'll just responsibly.
Well, don't you got a thyroid problem? And you're saying the medical, you got thyroid problem too, right? Oh, so you good then? You good? You good then? You know. So yeah, so Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion came out with a new song, new video called WAP. Acronym for WAP is wet ass pussy. Wet ass.
is that what that means?
Wet ass pussy. Yeah.
Is there any other kind?
Well,
I mean,
don't have the WAP.
yeah. I mean, if it ain't,
I personally have never seen any other kind. So
Hey, you're lucky. Me neither. Me neither, Demario.
you know, and it's like you have a dry ass. You gotta have a dry ass pussy. If you got a dry ass pussy, that means it's from little ass dick. So I don't know.
Yeah, like so my thing is if you're talking about like how wet your vagina is, doesn't that just mean that the person you're with is someone you really like? Isn't that all that means?
Yes and no. Sometimes you can just have just wet pussy.
Just wet.
And he can be lame and his dick cannot be big and you can just still be wet just because that's just who you are. But I do agree, it does drip for different reasons. And sometimes it don't drip for brokenness. Sometimes it doesn't drip for ugliness. There's different reasons why it might drip. So you want all the secrets? Let me go to the Greek section.
This is why we need a woman's perspective. Key Payne, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't like that.
My fault. Oh, hold on. And before we go into it, do you know who MC Brains is?
MC Brains? No, who is that?
Okay, no. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Told you.
What?
Bruh, MC Brains came out in like 1990. She was like 5. Like
and he was Michael. I'm saying, and plus he was Michael Bivins' artist.
yeah,
And
but
he had a
Michael Bivins had like 60 artists.
Yeah.
No, he was his first artist. He was his first rap artist. So that's why, the connection. I don't want to put all your business out there, but just, next.
No, I love him though. In 1990, I was like 4, 5.
Yo, you gotta ask your dad. If you know who MC Brains is.
MC Brains.
Yeah.
Is he corny?
So, yeah. Huh?
Is MC Brains corny?
What the hell is that?
What's that?
What is that? Oh man, this nigga.
That's some WAP? You showing that's some WAP? That's some WAP.
I mean, I guess it would be if you had the right recipe.
Anyway, right. So
it really does depend on a lot of different things when it comes to that, Men have to understand it might not be you.
So, but is that something to brag about?
That you got some wet ass pussy, yeah.
Really?
Why not?
I'm not gonna brag about how hard my dick is because it gets hard sometimes.
But your dick automatically has to get hard. You have to understand a lot of bitches don't drip. So you might your pussy might get yes.
So you're telling me, I swear I didn't know this. You're telling me that sometimes that some women just can't get that wet.
Yeah. Yes.
That's news to
now
me.
it's from what I've heard stories even from other men about women that they fucked with that it was just whack pussy. Like it just wasn't good, wasn't wet. She couldn't do nothing. Now other things can factor it. Maybe she's not a girl who can use condoms and condoms make her dry and irritate her and she's just not that person.
Right,
but
sure.
You learn if you typically are dry or if you get that whack.
Now, you said something a minute ago. What's a condom? What is that?
I don't know what those things are. Your protection. I'm pretty sure you used to teach a sex ed class. So if nothing else, it was an accessory for work for you.
You still use those? I thought those went out in the 90s.
Nigga, you been using them shits, especially you, nigga. Shit.
What do you mean especially mean?
Nigga, you don't want I'm saying, you want a whole bunch of little D's running around and shit like that.
She doesn't have a problem. He wants a baby.
Wherever I put my little man is a safe place. All right.
Hey.
About that?
What?
Are you sure about that?
Sure enough.
And sometimes that safe place where you put your little men's could be compromised too. You know?
Hey.
It might too.
Hey, listen, I'm a Muslim, okay? I don't have premarital sex, all right?
Oh, okay.
I'm a Muslim.
So anyway,
So, yeah.
So how do you feel about the song? Because there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of people talking, a lot of people speaking out, talking about, oh my God, the vulgarity of these women and everything like that. You know, talking about how vulgar it is, and that's not what they want their daughters to listen to, and that's not what they want their wives or girlfriends basically looking up to.
Yeah.
And everything. And a big thing about it was that I got from it is that women are quick to point out the misogyny in hip hop when it comes to men rapping about lyrics, but when it comes to women being sexually expressive, it's like,
because women love to call another girl a hoe. They love it. It's their favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and so people are like, oh my God, yo, how could you talk about this? You know, we had Luke Campbell, with the the whole 2 Live Crew. The whole 2 Live Crew movement. You had Foxy Brown, you had Little Kim, and everything like that. So what's different about this whole situation?
I think that it is just very hypocritical, just different opinions about it, just because a lot of men like to control the narrative. Men like to be the ones that have the words, call us bitches and hoes, and say what they're doing to us, or just how they got this one today, that one tomorrow, whatever the case is. They don't like that narrative to come from women. And that's a reality that a lot of women are taking control of their sexual orientation and who they choose to sleep with, how they choose to sleep with them, when they choose to sleep with them, why they choose to sleep with them. Gone are the days of like, wait 90 days till you sleep with someone, or, hold yourself to a higher standard. I think that you still can hold yourself to the standard. They're not saying go out here and sleep with anybody and everybody. What they're saying is if you got some wet ass pussy, to make sure you let that wet ass pussy benefit you and help you get to the things that you need to get to in life if you choose to. I think the whole parenting piece, you don't want your kids to listen to it, don't have them listen to it. I grew up when Foxy Brown was saying crazy shit, Little Kim was saying crazy shit, and I didn't hear that when I was 8 and 9 and 10, but now I hear that and fuck with it at my own age. I heard it as I got older throughout that era, but I didn't hear it when I wasn't supposed to. So as a parent, you should filter what your kids should be listening to, I feel like, and make sure they're not getting that. I had LL Cool J Doing It Well was being played when I was getting ready for school. My mom was like, nah, you can't listen to that. Go get ready for school. There's different things that you get. So I don't see the problem with it. I like the song itself. I think that it is vulgar, but it's actually what's going on. So why censor it when you're a grown woman who is respectfully choosing who you deal with? What's the problem?
So let me ask, is it men?
No.
Is it men who are upset, or is it women who are upset?
Oh, I think there's more men.
I see a lot of men talking about it.
There are men and women, but I think more women are upset. And I think more women are upset because they may not have that confidence to hear those things that are being said. Like the shit they're saying, spell his name with your dick next time you're riding him and ask him for a car. Bitch, do that. But you're probably the broke one that's at home sleeping with a nigga who's cheating on you with 5 other girls. So now you don't like this song because it's talking about what's probably in your reality, but it's the other girl's point of view. I'm sorry. That's what am I on the right? Did I answer that? I'm sorry. Like, Bitch, ask for that car while you're riding his dick. Yes, absolutely. Why?
Absolutely.
And my listen was very, very much a good mother. She treated me, my sister, very well. We had to be raised as women. We knew what was right and what was wrong, and we knew what was from right and wrong. And we were to be great.
Was she riding dick and asking for cars?
Excuse me?
Was she riding dick and asking for cars?
No. Told me as long as you, should I say this?
I think I know where you're going with that.
Help you never come home hungry or broke. So as long as you have a wet pussy and a wet mouth, you should never come home hungry or broke. If you are dealing with these men, if you're having a conversation, if they're texting you, if you're entertaining them on any level, if you are spending your time, your quality time with them, whether it's on the phone and not paying attention to your kid, you're giving him that hour of your time and not your child, then you have every right, if you deal with him on some type of level, he wants to take you out, then you should be able to eat. You shouldn't go out on a hungry because he didn't take you wanting to go or different things of that sort.
People have a problem with a woman using her body to get things. And that it's a problem if that's all she has, if that's the only way she could do it. But, like when you look at professional athletes, aren't they using their body to get rich? Aren't they?
Yes.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
not really. Not really. No, not really. Because it's more ability and everything.
Sure,
it's something that they work.
Sure. It is ability, but it's physicality. It's using your body. Things that your body can do are getting you paid.
Well, there's a fine line to that.
Okay.
I'm not saying like you should be fucking for your rent to be paid or something stupid.
Right.
If you're sleeping with someone, you're dealing with someone in your household, and your light bill's about to be cut off. You should feel comfortable asking him, "Hey, can I get $100 to help with my light bill?" Like y'all are out here broke and just sleeping with these men for no reason. Like you have no reason.
So I'll go a step further. If you are a woman, single woman out there slinging your vagina, you should not be fucking someone who can't afford to give you to drive you home afterwards.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't be fucking someone who can't afford to buy you dinner. You should.
Yes. But also,
and if you're a man,
you need to fuck on your level. If you're in the valley, don't be thinking that you're about to get a nigga from LA to fly you out and move you on up. Like,
right.
Unless
if you're a man.
At it on that level, but unless you present yourself on that level and you carry yourself, I think that you should also be able to afford whatever it is that you ask for. So I'm not saying bitch, like asking no nigga for no Birkin. If you can't afford no Birkin, that's not his responsibility. Like now if he got it and he wants to help you and get it for you, cool, but you should come to that table with something.
Right. And if you're a man, you shouldn't be out there trying to fuck if you can't pick somebody up, buy them dinner. Or like you shouldn't be doing things that you can't afford to do. Like you shouldn't be trying to chill with someone and you can't afford to go to the place where you should chill with them. Not even just fuck. Like, oh, I want to meet someone. Let me go to this bar. You can't afford to go to that bar. So you shouldn't be trying to meet nobody.
I'm gonna kind of disagree with that, bro. I kind of disagree with that because the simple fact is like, yo, listen, don't fall for my bullshit. Simple fact like that. Don't be so quick to give it up. At the same time,
nah, man. As a man, I'm not gonna be out there trying to get stuff that I can't afford.
No. At the same time, yo, if you feel, I'm saying, if you're putting your thing on this, I'm saying, on this high pedestal, you should feel that your shit comes with incentives. So if you want to fuck me, these are my incentives that I need. This is what I need. This and that. But at the same time, you have to be smart about who you're fucking. Because you're saying it's like if there's an agenda behind it, if you're trying to get this is what you should go for. But at the same time, it's like don't fuck for free. Like if you're not trying to get anything out of it, then okay, cool, fuck for free. But if you are trying to get something out of it, nigga, put those guidelines. Put those guidelines on fucking Front Street.
Well, right, sure, but that's from you're talking about the woman. I'm talking about from my standpoint. I'm talking about from a man's standpoint. I'm not going to be on a dating site looking for women, relationship, love, sex, whatever, if I can't afford to go to a bar.
Son, fuck that.
That's foolish.
I'm saying it don't matter. Cause niggas, I'm saying, yo, cause niggas is fucking saying just to fuck. I'm saying niggas, yo, a nigga with a car ain't never stopped fucking. It don't fucking matter. Niggas is like, yo.
I stop still getting pussy.
That's irresponsible. That's irresponsible. That's how babies get made with fathers that can't take care of them.
Yeah.
That's irresponsible.
Listen, if we all fuck responsibly, there'd be a lot of less people in this fucking world.
And it would be better for it. And the world would be better for it.
Absolutely.
Of course.
But you ain't gotta fuck for something, or like you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm fucking for free. There's things that you can get without even having to. Sometimes there's men who just like to, or women at the same time that just like to treat you and how you things, then that's their sign of affection. So you don't always need to just be out here sleeping. But the wet ass pussy song is just saying they got some wet ass pussy, and with my wet ass pussy, I have been able. Cardi said she don't cook or clean, but she got her a ring. She may have got cheated on with that ring, but she still don't cook or clean, and she got her a ring.
So I'm glad you brought up the cheated thing, because I saw someone share a meme, and the meme said that wet ass pussy got Cardi B cheated on, and Meg shot.
Yep.
And so then I put, and it also got them rich and famous.
Yes, but you have to understand
because a lot of chicks have been cheated on and shot and didn't get rich and famous.
Absolutely, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So a lot of things happen. Will be niggas, and you might get a nigga that is gonna cheat or do something to you disrespectful in that type of way, shoot you or some shit like that. That's crazy. That's going to happen. But at the same time, those females were able to get the bag and as well as get their ring and get their man that they want. So you need to do something smarter. Y'all out here just fucking and getting cheated on and not having a bag or a ring. Or you're shacking up with people, you're living with them, not even married, expecting a ring, and you've been with this person for 10 years. If they have everything that they need, you in their household, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing everything. Why am I gonna give you a ring? But you're with them for 12 years and that's your man, and we got 3 kids, and this wet ass pussy gonna keep him here as he goes to other places and you don't have a ring.
Yeah. And that's another thing that people don't understand, in my opinion. The song is sort of like not to be 100% serious. It's more of a joke thing, because anybody will tell you that wet ass pussy ain't keeping no man.
It ain't keeping nothing.
Cardi B will tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't keeping no man. You know
It's just go get another one. It's also easy to remind that nigga, you know how good this is, and I'm gonna give this out because you done fucked up and went out on the other side. And most niggas don't want to give it up. I'm pretty sure, you're not willing to sit here and be like, nah, I know what I'm doing and what you're doing to me. I'm not allowing you to go do that to someone else.
And it comes to the point. It's not even about keeping a nigga. Basically, what I'm looking at or I'm getting from this is basically the wet ass pussy is basically about the comeback. Because if it's that good, a nigga always gonna come back, regardless of whatever the shit is. A nigga always gonna remember good ass pussy. A nigga always gonna come back to some good ass pussy. Well, I'm sorry, wet ass pussy and everything. But even talking about that, I remember earlier you mentioned censorship. Now, I was even thinking about that when you said the censorship part. Like back in the day when you had, you were talking about Little Kim, Foxy, and everything like that. I look at it like it was easier to censor certain things from little girls listening to certain music, or I'm saying little kids listening to certain music, because you only had one way of listening to music, either through a video, which was going to be censored, the radio was going to be censored, but the only way to get the explicit content was through cassette or CD or anything like that. So it was easier to censor the whole thing. Nowadays, there's so many different platforms, there's so many ways you have access to music, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Spotify, and a whole bunch of things. So the censorship is real hard to do that. Mm-hmm. So, and I think that was a big thing about this, I'm saying about this song now, as far as like when it comes to censorship and everything. So
I think that goes, other celebrities and I guess figures like LeBron and stuff being labeled as a public figure and having that responsibility. You do have a responsibility as a parent as well to let your kid know from right from wrong. I remember hearing the lyrics, Lil' Kim talking about making a Sprite can disappear with her throat. at that age, I'm singing it, I have no idea what it is until, you know, as I've been, gotten older and know what's going on and what she's talking about. And I knew right from where taking it to. So not just like, okay, let me go try to do this.
It was funny because you said something about Foxy Brown, and Foxy Brown's album Il Nana, I don't know if you know this, but Il Nana was referring to her pussy.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's the thing. People act like these girls are so fresh. Like, this shit ain't new. Like,
this is the thing. Everybody's doing it. You taking control of it, and you're talking about it yourself. I'm not gonna let you talk about what you do to me. Men degrade women all the time in every song. We sing and slob on my knob like corn on a cob. That's cool, but we can't see WAP. Like,
so that's my problem with it. And then it's like, Cardi B was a street girl, gangbanger. There's videos online of her fighting bitches and shit. She was a stripper. She was a reality TV, whatever. She's all the things that we say you don't want your daughter being.
Yep.
But when you hear her say some shit, it seems to me she says the most sensible, realistic, down-to-earth, morally correct things that you will hear in a day.
Yep.
So what the fuck are we really talking about? You know what I mean?
No, seriously, even when she gets on her political soapbox, sometimes she be making some sense. And some of her listeners who are not watching Bernie Sanders or the presidential election actually picking up some things from her and learning, okay, who I gotta vote for, what's going on with the census, and, you know, different things that actually matter. So, as you know, there's always good and bad press. Some people are gonna love the song, some people are gonna hate it. Good and bad is always good. Good and bad is always good. So it's gonna come back. People are gonna go back and listen to it again and again and again and keep streaming it as they complain about it.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck about the song. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about the song. I saw the video. I liked it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Watch porn. Soft porn to me. I'm like, yo, I have no problem with it. I understand. As far as my kids listening to it, whatever, and everything like that, no, they won't.
Oh, yep.
But I get it. I get what people's gripes are and everything like that. But I mean, shit. Bunch of motherfuckers showing their ass and showing their titties and all that and making a fucking song. Niggas, know what I'm saying? Niggas can bop to in the club. I know niggas can't wait till the club to open up so they can bop to the shit. So, I mean, yo, just enjoy the fucking moment as it is. Watch your motherfucking kids.
Watch your kids.
Watch your kids. Watch your wife. Because they out here twerking on everybody.
Exactly.
They're trying everybody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but Kishana, we gonna have you on more often.
I like this. Now I know I'll be ready. Sundays at a certain time. I'm with it.
Well, most likely probably Sundays. Nah. I always pick up overtime on Saturdays and everything like that. So Sundays, we always in recording. We gotta bring you in because it's good to have a lady's perspective.
Yeah.
You know, and there's so much shit that we want to talk about that I want to talk about as far as like what I'm saying involved in women, but we don't have a woman's perspective, so it will come off. Definitely.
I'm with it.
All right.
Talk about any other misogyny or any other lady things you want to talk about?
Nah, the only thing that's been everybody talking about is the WAP. Oh, Kylie Jenner. I seen they had a petition to get her off the video.
So, wait. Pause. So we'll come right back to that. So there's a thing about the Kylie Jenner chick, but those other girls at the end of the video, were they famous people?
So I don't know all of them, but they're upcoming artists. I know Normani. She's an upcoming artist. I'm pretty sure she already had a song out last summer, I think. Sukani. I know her from her vulgar stuff, but I didn't know that she's kind of like Trina times 10, like the order version of Trina, but she's with it, I guess, with the song. Right. But I didn't know. Mulatto, I heard of her, and then I don't remember the other.
That's somebody. They weren't just video girls.
The mulatto chicks, I think, from Growing Up Hip Hop or something. I think. Oh no, the Mike Jermaine Dupri shit. The Jermaine Dupri.
The teen rap battle shit?
Yeah, that's what I think that girl Mulatto's from.
Oh, okay. Dang, she's young then.
Yeah.
I watched that Jermaine Dupri thing. I used to, I don't know if you know this, but I've dated black women.
Yeah.
And they watch this shit, so I have to watch it sometimes. So I watched that Jermaine Dupri little kid rap battle show. I think I watched the whole shit, actually. So that's weird that one of those little kids is now twerking on TV.
With Cardi B.
With Cardi B.
But the girls at the end, they were all famous. I think the only person that would like just was a personality was Kylie Jenner.
So why is everyone hating that she's in the video?
Yeah, I don't understand.
The culture, they're woke. Sometimes too woke.
Oh.
I think it's more culture. Niggas don't fuck with. They don't really care for the Jenners.
So because I don't care, does that make me a hotep?
You won't be conscious. You won't get conscious, nigga. Third eye right here. Third eye.
From the Kardashians, and then they think she has something to do with Meg getting shot. So I don't really understand. I don't see the problem. She looks
really.
She's part of the video with the visuals. Whatever. She's white. Whatever. Niggas like white pussy. The fuck it is what it is.
The reason why I didn't like her in the video is because I didn't like her in the video because I don't like chicks who are 100% fake.
Yes.
Like Kylie Jenner would not be attractive were it not for surgery. She would look like a regular skinny girl. Like even her face. Like, and then Cardi B's body's mad fake now. But Cardi B was attractive before. She just enhanced what she had. So I guess I kind of am okay with that. But this girl is just like, yo, you are 100% store bought. So I cannot look at you and go, damn.
But all right, so two things. Cardi B doesn't deny that she had body work done. Because she said she got body work enhancements, whatever, to make more money in the strip club. That's one. Two, Kylie Jenner, I'm not mad that she got body enhancements. Because my thing is like, yo, if you're going to spend money to make your body look flawless like that, motherfucker, put that money up. And make sure it looks like that. That's money well spent.
Sure. All I'm saying is, don't expect me to look at you as a beauty queen because I can't.
Because everything is fake, yeah.
Because
I don't know about that.
Again, Cardi B's body right now is probably 98% fake at this point. But in my opinion, I saw pictures from her before. It looks to me like she just enhanced what was already there. But this girl is just a regular, skinny, pale girl that now she's a beauty queen because she went to a surgeon. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna call her a beauty king. I'm not gonna call her a beauty queen and all that, but
that's what she's famous for now, being attractive.
Listen, I'm a look, but I ain't gonna listen. I'm a look.
But I said, that's her thing now. She's famous for how good she looks.
Yeah. I agree though, especially if everything is fake. It's just like that's not you. I can go get that from anybody. Your sister
face, body, color, everything.
Right. And that's the thing. You got these doctors, you got these doctors making so much money on these body enhancements, when it comes to these girls. Yo, that first doctor that gets the successful penis enhancement, nigga. I was talking about money, son. Trying to tell you. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit right there. I didn't know where we was going with that because I didn't know if we were supposed to say who needs sex.
You gonna go check him out?
I just wait for the time.
You gonna go check him out?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not. I'm saying for what? That's. I'm saying then it'll be like suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suicide. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm good. Like I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. Probably would have had more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You say niggas looking at me like, nigga, you don't watch TV?
Yeah.
I'm like, I do. You know.
No doubt.
It is what it is. But yeah, man. So is this a official wrap? Is there anything else we want to discuss, talk about, anything like that? Anything?
No, nothing. I'm gonna make sure.
I want to thank you very much for gracing our show, and
Thank you.
back. We're gonna have you on. We're gonna make you a regular.
Okay, I'm with it.
Did you cool with that?
Add me to the payroll, thanks.
Payroll.
You cool with that?
I'm good with it.
Payroll.
Yeah. Oh, we ain't getting paid yet. Yet.
Ain't nobody making no money.
Not yet.
Get into existence. Hurry up.
What?
Yeah,
I can throw this to my dad and have him post it. Next thing you know, you got all these views, people coming at you.
Boom.
Boom.
Next thing you know, we got MC Brains sharing our show.
Know what I'm saying? MC Brain.
Tell me right when I got.
Hold on. And what was the white dudes that Michael Bivins had that never had a song?
Sudden Impact.
Yeah.
Talk about this. Oh my God.
The only thing Sudden Impact ever did was Boys to Men, ABC. They did that part of the video.
I was like, yo, who's the white dudes? Yo, could they dance? Could they dance like ABC? You know what I'm saying?
But them in the video, the only part they did was.
I was like, oh, who's those guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
But anyways, yo, I go by the name of Cobra Karate, sitting on the motherfucking Truly, being very unruly.
Yeah, and it's your man D Mobile, aka Pill Cosby.
Oh man, I'm supposed to have a tag. Hi.
Come on.
I'm not good at this. You're supposed to
We're
tell
gonna
me.
work on that. We're gonna work on that.
What am I tomorrow? You have to write me something to say. I don't know.
I'll come up with something for you. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
But I'm rum punch. I'll always have rum punch. How about that? That'll be my rum punch.
You sipping on rum punch? That's gonna be your thing?
Yeah. I made
No doubt.
it might be wine, it might be rum punch, depending on the day. It'll always be a drink. It will be. Always be a drink.
Keyshawn sipping on the rum punch. That don't even rhyme, but whatever.
Say key. KP in the place to be.
Okay, and with that,
Okay, we're fucking out of here. Bye, niggas.